I'm gonna leave this phone upstairs and take this phone because I want to get the phone to charge up. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow? Oh shit. I told Tanae tomorrow I have to work a double shift. Yeah. I told my baby mother I have to work double tomorrow, and I gotta leave the house at about. No, I have to work a double shift tomorrow. I just remembered. Oh my god. Yeah. No, I ended up switching up with another colleague who does the same work as me. She's working my Friday. I'm working Wednesday. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow. But I'm off Thursday and Friday of next week, this week. But I'm working Friday and I'm working Saturday and Sunday. But not on the field. I'm working indoors. Yeah. Mhm. I'm trying to load this thing up. Let me try see if it works. Sure. Mhm. I talked to Tania about it, and I said to Tania, I saw him at the park. I didn't know it was him. When I told Tania, I said I saw him at the park. I didn't know it was him. And he walked up to me and he said he wanted to talk. And I asked him if he had any weapons on him. He said no. And he wanted to talk. I didn't say anything else to him. Hmm. He said he doesn't want to be a dad. He said that he doesn't want to be the father. He wanted me to raise Bosomin. That was what the conversation was about. But it was never an intention. He didn't want to. He said he never threatened me. He said that it came out, and he said that he. I said to him, "You crossed the line," and you said you crossed the line. I told him that you crossed the line, and you said what you said. But you need to. I said to him, "You need to own up. You need to own up for your own actions." That's what I told him. But he said that Bay went to him and told him some shit too. And I said to him, "What did he say to you now?" And he mentioned to me that he does not like the family, and they said they caused a lot of confusion at the christening, and Neffy wanted me to be at the christening. That's what he told me. He said that Neffy wanted me to be there, and he didn't want no confusion or anything. He wanted me. He wanted Neffy and I to be at the front. He didn't want to be there. That's what he told me. He wanted me right. He wanted me to sign the papers, and he wanted me to sign the certificate. Yeah. At that time I had to work, and I could nobody wasn't able to fill in to coach the team, and I had to cover. Yeah. But Sean said that Neffy's aunt was wrong because she said that Pudju told him stuff about me, and that's how the conversation flipped. So I said to him, what else, right? He said he didn't want to be a part of the family. He didn't want nothing to do with Neffy or the family. Yeah. I told him I didn't want to be involved either. I didn't want to be involved in the confusion either. I told him that I didn't want to be involved either. hmm But I felt like he drew the line. I felt that you crossed the line with this one. And I felt that I said to him that you need to change your life and turn your life over to God. That's what I told him. I said I did the right thing and turned my life over to God. Cause I didn't want to get involved in y'all. I said I didn't want to get involved in your dumb mess. That's what I said. I said I said I will turn my life over to the Lord. I need to get involved in that nonsense. I said hell no. I ain't getting involved in nonsense now. I'm gonna turn my life over to God. And that's why I made a choice. And I made that choice. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I said I have nothing to say to you or your family. I have nothing to do with it. I said you and your family draw the line and that's it. And I'm not gonna he said accept this apology. I said I'm not gonna forgive you for what you did, but I'm gonna let it slide. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna forgive you for what you done, but I'm gonna let it slide because I'm gonna try to move on. I ain't trying to go back. We trying to not talking no more. Just move on from it. You know? Yeah. After that, we stopped talking. After that, so he said he's gonna leave me alone and my family. He's not gonna do anything wrong with them. And he said that he said he wants to. He said he don't want to be with Neffy. He said he want nothing to do with her or her family. So I said to him, you need to change your life and turn your life over to God before you make the wrong decision. Because you made a mistake and went and go find. I said, you got locked up, correct? I seen you online. You got locked up, correct? So I said to him, you got locked up, correct? He said, yeah. I said, you follow your uncles and your brothers then, and your younger brother is gonna end up just like you. When I tell him to him, I said your younger brother gonna end up just like you. Remember that, because you don't know when to be a leader. The Bible says you have to lead. Let me bring the Bible in because I brought the Bible in it and I quote a scripture to him. I said the Bible says you must lead and not follow. So if you're leading the wrong person and the person following you, the person's following the way how you roll. But then the Bible said, lean on to your own what? Understanding. So if I lean on to my own understanding, I learned that in my faith, I can't follow a person. I have to lead my own self into the right path. Yes, sir? The Bible said, lean on to your own understanding in the right path of what? Righteousness. Yeah, the Bible talk about, right? So everybody said, lean on to your own right understanding. So if I lean on to my own understanding, I'm not fully righteous in my own faith. You know what I'm saying? Right. I quote that scripture to him, and I said to him, that's what the Bible said, and I understand the truth. Yep, right. I said to him, you need to change your life and turn your life over to God and find yourself a new woman in your life and leave Neffy and her family alone. I told him that. I said, leave her and her family alone and go find yourself a new woman in your life who's to pray with you on top of that. Leave. I said to him, leave Neffy and her family alone. That's what I told him. I said, you have nothing to do with bosoman no more. Leave it alone. That's what I told him. Yeah. Let her live her life and you live your life. That's it. Done. Conversation done. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because the truth about it, the truth is about it is that I said to today, he drew the line and he said certain things that I didn't like, and I said to him that when he bumped into me, and I said to him when he bumped into me, I felt like, and I had to like, first thing I did was I prayed before I prayed. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I prayed. And I just asked God to cover me in the blood of Jesus. Right? Sometimes I ask the Lord to cover you when you have a conversation. So I said in my conversation, when he bumped into me, I said, give me 1 second. I need to go to my Lord in prayer. That's what I said. I said, the first thing I said, let me go to the Lord in prayer. That's what I said. I said, my spirit said, Shamika, go to the Lord in prayer. And I did. Right. So I said, I got to pray. And I did pray. And at the end of the day, the Lord was in the conversation. The Lord was in the room. And the Lord said, I said what I had to say. And that was it. I prayed. The hell out of it. I prayed. I said to Andy Marlin, he bumped into me at Currency Pit. I had nothing to do with it. I was working. I was doing my camera work and he bumped into me. He wanted to talk to me. He bumped into me. Yeah. And the Karen came. I saw the Karen at Currency Pier 2 Saturdays ago. She was with grandma. I saw, yeah. I was right. She saw me working. I was in kind of easy. Yeah. Yeah, she came to Canarsie Pier to see me work. That was one Saturday. I was there. Yeah, I was there. After she left, after she left, I stayed there for like an hour. After she left, I stayed there like an hour or two. Right. I'm leaving shortly to go do my camera work outside, but I'm just finishing up this first before I do everything. Yeah. Cause this is very important for me to take care of, because if I don't finish it, I have to, when I come back upstairs, I have to edit the whole thing. I have to edit my work that I did outside and edit this at the same time. I'm gonna leave this phone in the house. I could just airdrop the whole footages on this phone, and then when I get home, I just edit the whole thing. That's all. Yeah. On the it says best you to do your camera work outside first and then come back home and just edit the whole thing, and I agree with her. Instead of me editing the whole thing like one time, like instead of me doing it, staying here editing it and then go outside, yeah, it's best if I just edit the footages when I come back, yeah. I don't know what's going on with my computer now. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I don't know. Like, look what I'm telling you. Right. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. Now I'm just trying to edit this thing. Like it's not letting me do it. It's froze. Let me go back. Let's go back again. Let me go back.